Hey everyone, I'm Hafisa from Some of Us. As you know, we've started this new series called Our Collective Voices, where we're talking with people from the movement that are doing work to prioritize people and planet over profit. So today we're going to be talking to Angela from BLOC. Angela, can you tell me a bit about the work that you do and why it's important?
Yeah, at BLOC, we are a year-round civic engagement organization. And so we feel like it's important for people to understand the political process, but also to understand that civic engagement is more than just voting. There's so many different ways to get involved in a year-round basis after the vote, but also even if you don't have the ability to vote or your voting rights haven't been restored yet, there's still other ways for you to get involved. And so we really want people to understand the political power that they have within themselves, even though we're constantly being told that we don't have any political power.
That's awesome. Can you tell me a bit about like the Freedom to Thrive program? I feel like that really aligns with a lot of the stuff that Some of Us does.
Yeah, when we first started in November 2017, we linked with an organization called the Center for Popular Democracy, and they had just released a report called Freedom to Thrive that basically looked at different police budgets and looked at crime and saw that increasing police spending does actually not decrease crime at all. And in fact, if we want to get serious about curbing crime, we need to invest directly into our communities. And so the Freedom to Thrive work has been really around divesting from police departments, but also investing directly into our communities. And so we've been doing this work pretty much out of the gate long before it was part of mainstream conversations now. And so we're encouraged to know that there's more and more people having these conversations, and there's more and more people paying attention to things like the city budget and seeing how their dollars are being spent towards policing.
That is so lovely to hear. I love that. But can you tell me, I know you're in Wisconsin. Can you tell me why this work is so important in this moment?
Yeah, I think we've seen for so many generations just how challenging it is to be a Black person in this country. And we've seen
Sorry.
it so much, even just in the last year after the murders of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. And right now, this moment calls for us to be bold if we actually want to be serious about real solutions. And so that means everybody making sure that they understand how they can make their voices heard. People that have been sitting on the sidelines, now is the time to make your voices heard. Or people that thought, getting involved politically was too scary or daunting or confusing or intimidating. Now is the time to kind of find your political and organizing home to really meet this moment that we're in right now. We're not going to be able to make the changes that we want if we don't have everyone getting involved. And it really starts with year-round organizing and basic education too.
That all sounds 100% true. So how can I get involved? Like, how can people support this work? How can we get involved? What do you need from us as a community?
Yeah, we always give people a few different ways that people can support us. One, I'd be a bad executive director if I didn't make a fundraising pitch. So there's different ways to donate on our website. We have our nonpartisan fund, our more partisan one, and then we have our PAC, which will be dedicated to our U.S. Senate work next year. Also, we understand that people don't have money right now. These are hard times. But if you know other people that we can be connected to, maybe somebody has a podcast or another organization or anybody else that's looking to get involved or ways to support our work, we'd love to be connected to them. And then lastly, what everyone can do, regardless if they have, a network or money, is that everyone can amplify our content on social media. It's so important right now to really center the voices and the lived experiences of directly impacted folks, especially Black people right now.
Awesome. Is there anything else you think we should know before we close out this chat?
I think the only other thing that I would say is that even folks that are not in Wisconsin or want to find something local, there is a Stacey Abrams in your state. There is a BLOC in your state. Even though they may not be directly affiliated with us, there's so many of us that have been doing this work for years. And now is the time to really be supporting grassroots organizations.